Thanks for joining. In this lesson we will practice with types conversion in JavaScript. We will see how it works, and if you have any questions or need clarification along the way, feel free to comment below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting lessons like this. Let's jump right in and start learning. As we know from previous lessons, JavaScript converts types implicitly and automatically. It's called conversion. Also, as you remember, I provided different ways to convert various data types to a string. Let's say we need to pass the data to a user as a string or store the data in a database, but the current value is a number. Then we can use the toString function and get it converted. The toString method in JavaScript is used to explicitly convert a value to its string representation. It can be called on values of various data types, such as numbers, booleans, and more. Let's see the code snippet which converts various data types into a string. First, the variable let to str is declared without assigning a value. Then we assign it a number 42 and the console log says its type of number. Then, using toString function, we convert it to a string, and then the string value is assigned back to the toStr variable. Then we console log it and the type of operator says it's a string type. Next, we assign to the toStr variable the boolean value, true, overriding the previous value which was string, and the console log says that the value is boolean. Then the variable toStr, which currently holds the boolean value, again using toString method, being converted to a string, and the console log type of toStr confirms it, and it says the value is a string. In the previous lessons we discussed mutation, and when it comes to the toString method, it doesn't mutate the original value. Instead, it returns a new string representation of the value while leaving the original value unchanged. And with this example of converting an object to a string using JSON stringify, I want to mention that objects can indeed be converted to a string. However, this topic will be covered in a later lesson once we have discussed objects in more detail. Converting objects to string involves more complex considerations, such as handling objects' properties and methods, and will be explored in depth in future lessons. Now let's see the numeric conversion. Using the same approach as we did for converting values to strings, we can also convert values to numbers using the number function. It works similarly by taking a value as an argument and returning the numeric representation of the value. So briefly, we convert a string to a number, then to a boolean, and then again boolean to a number. Just like with toString, the number function can handle various types of values. When converting boolean values, true is converted to 1 and false is converted to 0. When converting strings, the result will be NaN, not a number, if the string is not a valid numeric representation, and NaN, as you remember, we discussed briefly in previous lessons. It's important to know that the number function can be used in two ways: as a regular function, number, and then parentheses, or as a constructor with the new keyword. However, we will discuss the concept of constructors and objects in more detail in future lessons. And additional conversions to a number. If we convert not a number to a number, then we will get not a number. Undefined will give us the same result, it's not a number. But quotes, empty strings, null will give the number, so it will be nil. Next, let's see conversion to boolean. Boolean conversion is the simplest one. You just need to remember what gives false, and the rest provides true. Boolean conversion in JavaScript follows the concept of truthy and falsy values. The Boolean function treats certain values as falsy, meaning that they are considered as false, while all other values are treated as truthy and are considered as true. This allows for a simple and intuitive conversion from any value to its corresponding Boolean representation. The falsy values in JavaScript are false, nil, empty string, null, undefined, and not a number. When any of these values are passed to Boolean function, they are converted to false. In the code snippet, we are using the Boolean function to convert various values to their corresponding Boolean representation. The Boolean function is used to explicitly convert a value to a Boolean value. In summary, the Boolean function can be used to explicitly convert values to their Boolean representation, with false for falsy values and true for truthy values. So briefly, just to summarize the lesson. When it comes to converting values in JavaScript, it is generally considered better to use explicit conversion rather than relying on implicit conversion. Explicit conversion makes the code more readable and avoids unexpected results. The three functions we discussed here, toString, number, and Boolean, are the most common functions used for explicit conversion in JavaScript. They allow you to explicitly convert values to strings, numbers, and booleans, respectively. By using these functions, you have more control over the conversion process and can ensure that the values are converted as intended. It helps to make your code more explicit and self-explanatory, especially when dealing with different data types and conversion. Using explicit conversion functions like toString, number, and Boolean is considered a good practice when you need to perform specific conversions and want to be clear about the intended behavior of your code. And as always, lesson assignments. At the conclusion of each lesson, I highly encourage you to complete the assignments, as they will greatly contribute to your progress in JavaScript. By consistently practicing, you will see faster results in your learning journey. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more great coding content. Stay updated with the latest videos by ringing the notification bell. Happy coding!